guys, so today I have swatches of the Extreme Weather collection from 90 for spring 2017. 90 is my own brand of polish that I make in my house and ship it out from here. So there are 6 polishes here altogether. They are all holographic micro flake in jelly base finishes. These are going to be available for pre-order on March 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I will link the website down below so you guys can check these out, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Lightning, and this is a yellow jelly base with silver holographic flakes. So here is one coat, and this one is sheer on the first coat. I had kind of a struggle with this one on what would be preferable. I will tell you right now this one's not going to be for everyone because in 3 coats you still do have a little bit of nail line showing. There's a lot of holographic flakes that will distract from that, but this wasn't one that I was able to get completely opaque, and rather than cut it out completely, I figured I would put it in here because it's not terrible and some people will be completely fine with it. So it really is just going to depend on your preference. So here's 2 coats. So the base is still a bit sheer. Like I said, it never does build up completely, which was a really weird decision for me to make. The flakies do start to build up though. The struggle with a color like this is that more flakies make the color look gray and more opacity in the base hides the flakies. And I think the formula is good on this one. It also does dry a little bit dull, so you will want top coat. So here is 3 coats. So 3 coats almost covers the nail line. You can make it out a little bit, but the flakies build up and do distract from it a decent amount. But like I said before, this is all just going to depend on the person. So there is 3 coats of Lightning. The next polish is called Windstorm, and this is a green with those silver holographic flakes. So here's 1 coat. This one is also a bit sheer on that first coat. These are in like very jelly bases, so majority of them do take 3 coats to build up. Again, I think the formulas are good. So here's 2 coats. So the second coat builds up flakies and builds up that green color on the base, but it does still need a third. And this one also dries a bit dull, so you will want top coat. So here's 3 coats. And 3 coats builds those flakies up and covers completely. And it also makes the green a bit more green. So there's 3 coats of Windstorm. The next polish is called Monsoon, and this is a blue with those silver holographic flakies. So here is 1 coat. Again, the jelly base is a bit sheer on that first coat. It does need to build up. I think the formula is pretty easy to work with. So here's 2 coats. And again, the flakies in the base begin to build. And this one also does dry dull, so you will want top coat. So here's 3 coats. So 3 coats builds up the flakies and the base completely. And I really like that these flakies almost look like TV static in some of these colors. So there is 3 coats of Monsoon. The next polish is called Solar Flare, and this is an orange jelly base with silver holographic microflakes. So here is 1 coat. Again, a bit sheer on that first coat. I should also mention that these are flakies. They're not like glitter, so they do dry completely flat. You don't have to worry about them being textured at all, and they're very easy to remove. So here's 2 coats. This one covers pretty well on that second coat. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this one at 2 because there's so much holographic flake going on that the nail line is nearly impossible to pick out unless you really know it's there. My swatch picture, I believe, is 3 coats for this one though. I've had a lot of times in the past where a polish has been completely opaque in person and then it's shown up a nail line in the picture, so I tend to always do an extra coat for pictures just so that they match what I see in person. I never do more than 3 though. So there is 2 coats of Solar Flare. The next polish is called Hailstone, and this is a purple jelly base with silver holographic flakes. So here is 1 coat. And this one is a bit sheer on that first coat. And like the other ones, I think the formula is pretty good. And if you see any fuzzies coming out of the brush, the bottle and brush just both went tumbling down like across my carpet. So here's 2 coats. And the color and the flakes do start building up in 2. This one also dries a bit dull, so you will want top coat. So here is 3 coats. And this builds up completely in 3. Also, repeating myself again, these will be easy to remove just like a regular polish because these flakies are so light and so flat. So there is 3 coats of Hailstone. And the last polish is called Heatwave, and this is a red jelly base with those scattered silver holographic flakes. So here is 1 coat, and this one is a bit sheer on that first coat as well. I think the formula is pretty good. So here's 2 coats, and this one does cover completely in 2. You could add a 3rd coat if you wanted the flakies to appear a bit more dense. So there is 2 coats of Heatwave. So I can't pick a favorite of my own. I've said this before, it's just weird for me to even try to pick a favorite, so I'm just gonna leave that one up to you. Again, those will be available for pre-order on March 10th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I will link the website down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.